Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today. And if I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. My shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so friends. We are so glad to be here with you today for the Wildlife Center of Virginia with the Waynesboro Symphony. Yeah. Yes. Remembering the music of one of America's most beloved singer-songwriters, great humanitarian, and Mother Nature's son, John Denver, whose music is still as crisp and clear as a Colorado morning. Welcome to my morning, welcome to my day. You know I'm the one responsible, I made it just this way. I paint myself some pictures to see what they might bring. I think I'd paint it perfectly, I wouldn't change a thing. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Welcome to my happiness, you know it makes me smile, and it pleases me to have you here for just a little while. while we open up the spaces and try to break some chains. And if the truth is told, they will never come again. Na na na, na 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 na, la la la, la 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 la, la la la. Welcome to my evening, the closing of the day. You know I could try a million times, never find a better way to tell you that I love you. And all the songs I played are to thank you for allowing me in the lovely day we made. Welcome to my morning, welcome to my day. Yes, I'm the one responsible, I made it just this way. I paint myself some pictures to see what they might bring. I think I painted perfectly, I wouldn't change a thing. Na na na, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la. You might recognize the beginning of that song. It's a song that John Denver wrote with a couple of good friends of his, Bill Danoff and Taffy Nyvert. At the time, John was headlining at a club not far from here in Washington, D.C., a place called the Cellar Door. After their first night's performance, they went back to Bill's place for a late-night jam session. Somewhere in the wee hours of the morning, Bill and Taffy pulled out this song that they were working on but could never seem to finish. Well, John worked on it for a while, and he came up with a verse and a bridge. And then the next night, they sang this song at John's show for an encore. And when the crowd heard this song for the first time, they went crazy. I said when the crowd heard this song for the first time, almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather round her. Miners and ladies, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road. me hear you sing it. Come on. Take me country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road, take me home. Thank you very much. You sound great. You sound great. Well, we know that John Denver's really well known for songs about mountains and the outdoors, and he even incorporated those beautiful images of nature in his love songs. This is a song that John wrote while he was skiing in Aspen. He had just finished skiing a run. He was half out of breath. His heart was pounding, and he got on the chairlift to take it to the top of the mountain. On the way up, he took in those beautiful vistas all around him. He could hear the sounds of the skiers swishing down below, the smell of the pine trees in the air. All these things just seemed to fill his senses. And then I suppose he thought about the love for his wife Annie and how that love alone could fill his senses. And by the time he got to the top of the mountain, he'd written this song. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come, let me love you, come love me again. Let me give my life to you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me So John Denver was the reason why I wanted to be a singer and a songwriter. I would listen to his music and study and learn as much as I could about how he wrote his songs. Flash forward years later, and I'm making my home in Colorado, and I would take frequent trips back to Nashville, where I previously made my home. On a trip back, I met another singer-songwriter, a woman who had the most beautiful voice in the whole world. Well, we exchanged phone numbers strictly for the purpose of writing songs, I assure you. As the months went by, we would talk for hours on the phone, and eventually I convinced her to come out to Colorado to visit. In anticipation of that visit, I drew upon those Rocky Mountains like John did. I wanted to write a song for her so when she heard it, she might fall in love with the Rockies and maybe fall in love with me. This is how it came out. Now is the time I need you to help me find a way to tell her what you told me and show her what you've shown me. Oh, Colorado, please don't let her go. Whisper her name through your pines. Then maybe she'll know my love for her runs true, as endless as your clear mountain streams, ever flowing, always growing. Oh, let her know, Colorado. Show her the stars that shine in your sky, and maybe she'll see the love in my eyes. Touch her the way you touch me, and she'll know I need her with me. Oh, Colorado, please don't let her go. Whisper her name through your pines. Then maybe she'll know my love for her runs true, as endless as your clear mountain streams, ever flowing, always growing. Oh, let her know, Colorado. I've done all I can do. Now it's up to you. Oh, Colorado, please don't let her go. Whisper her name through your pines. Then maybe she'll know my love for her runs true, as endless as your clear mountain streams, ever flowing, always growing. Oh, let her know, Colorado. Oh, Colorado. Colorado. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have to tell you, you're probably wondering, it did work, and I got the girl. She's here tonight on keyboards and vocals, my lovely wife, Michelle. However, it didn't go as smoothly as that. I had her come out to visit in July, which is one of the most beautiful times in Colorado is the summer. And I picked her up at the airport. We headed west on I-70, up into the mountains, into the Eisenhower Tunnel, across the Continental Divide. And we came out the other side of the tunnel, and it was snowing.
On July 3rd.
Yeah, I got
and,
that. Yeah.
So these days we live on the Carolina coast, South Carolina. Doesn't snow in July there.
No. All right, we do Grandma's Red vocal. Let's do that the old way. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We got some grandmas here tonight, I hope. When I was a little bitty boy, just a balk with the floor, we used to go out to Grandma's house every month in or so. We have chicken and pie and country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 to 11 geese, took a whole water cloth full of tick. It hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs in a piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Yeehaw! Well, after supper we'd sit around the fire, the old folks spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, Granny sing about or two. I'd sit and listen and watch the fire till the cobwebs filled my head. Next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 to 11 geese, took a whole water cloth full of tick. It hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs in a piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Yes, sir. Well, I love my ma and I love my pa, I love Granny and Grandpa too. I've been fishing with my uncle, I wrestled with my cousin, I even kissed Aunt Lou. Ooh, but if I ever had to make a choice, I guess it ought to be said that I'd trade them all, plus the girl down the road for Grandma's feather bed. Yes, I'd trade them all, plus the girl down the road. Can't trade them for a girl down the road. He was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. He was made from the feathers of 4 to 11 geese, took a whole water cloth full of tick. It hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs in the piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Woo-hoo! So after John left the Mitchell Trio, he started touring as a solo act, playing in a lot of small little towns throughout the Midwest, small towns just like Waynesboro. Well, no, not like Waynesboro. No, the folks here are very, very nice. I don't know if you saw this or not, but I noticed when we were coming into town, there was a little welcome sign somebody put up for us. It said, "Welcome, John Denver Tribute. Welcome to Waynesboro. Gateway to Swoop." I don't know what that, I don't know, but we thank you for that. This is a song that John sang about the charms of a unique small town. I say unique from the Latin, un, meaning one, equi, meaning horse. Saturday night in Toledo, Ohio is like being nowhere at all. All through the day, how the hours rush by. You sit in the park and you watch the grass die. Ah, but after the sunset, the dusk and the twilight, when shadows of night start to fall, They roll back the sidewalks precisely at 10, and people who live there are not seen again. Just two lonely truckers from Great Falls, Montana, and a salesman from places unknown, all huddled together in downtown Toledo to spend their big night all alone. You ask how I know of Toledo, Ohio. Well, I spent a week there one day. They've got entertainment to dazzle your eyes. Go visit the bakery and watch the buns rise. But let's not forget that the folks of Toledo unselfishly gave us the scale. No springs and honest weight, that's the promise they made. So smile and be thankful next time you get weighed. And with and wet with, let this be our motto. And let's let the sleeping dogs lie. And here's to the dogs of Toledo, Ohio. Ladies, we bid you goodbye. John actually sang that song in Toledo. Once. But John's first big break in his career came in 1968 when he had saved up all the money he had at the time to record an album of 12 songs, some of them original, and he made 250 copies of this album and gave it out as Christmas presents to people he had met throughout the year. Well, one of the copies of this album ended up in the hands of a famous folk music trio, and they liked one of the songs on the album so much they asked John if they could record it on their next album. That trio was not the Kingston Trio. It was Peter, Paul, and Mary. The song was originally titled Babe, I Hate to Go. You might know it by a different title. So tonight we're going to recreate a little bit more of the Peter, Paul, Mary version, you might remember, with the help of Mark Good on bass and vocals, and my lovely wife, Michelle.
Well, my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I am standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morning. Taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I let you down. So many times I played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Everywhere I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing to you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Ah, but now the time has come to leave you. So one more time, let me kiss you, then close your eyes, and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say. Oh, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go, but I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go.
All right, good. Michelle. There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a fire softly burning and supper on the stove. In the light in your eyes makes him warm. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. And hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him, honey, how'd you spend your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. And hey, it's good to be back home again. Oh, the time that I can lay this tired old body down and feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. little things that make a house a home. Like a fire softly burning and supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes makes me warm. Won't you help us sing it? Hey, it's good, come on. Be back home one more time. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend to me. And hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again. Thank you. You know, as a songwriter, you never know where their inspiration is going to come from. And John Denver wrote this next song while in the shower. According to his account, he said this song came to him on a cold December morning while he was in the shower, and he realized as the song was unfolding itself to him, he was trying to describe his beliefs as a man, what life was for and about. And he has said that of all the songs he's written, no song better describes who he is than this song. Before we play this, though, we want to share with you a very rare excerpt from a show that John did back in 1969 at a little coffee house in Cincinnati. Now, back then, John was singing songs by the Beatles, other folk music contemporaries. He didn't do a lot of his own songs back then because, well, he hadn't written them yet. When folks went to hear John, they were going to hear that guy that used to sing with the Mitchell Trio, or the guy that wrote that hit song for Peter, Paul, and Mary. But things were about to change in John's career. Let's listen and hear it in his own words.
I'd like to do another song now about children. This is one that I wrote a couple of weeks before Christmas. I'd like to mention, I suppose, at this time would be the best time, that just last Friday I was made a very good deal contract with RCA Victor, and I'll have an album out and a bunch of stuff probably in June or July. And this song will be the single, and it's also the title of the album, called Rhymes and Reasons.
So you speak to me of sadness and the coming of the winter, the fear that is within you now, it seems to never end, and the dreams that have escaped you and the hope that you've forgotten. You tell me that you need me now and you want to be my friend, and you wonder where we're going, where's the rhyme, where's the reason, and it's you cannot accept. It is here we must begin to seek the wisdom of the children and the graceful way of flowers in the wind. For the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness could clear a cloudy day, like the music of the mountains and the colors of the rainbow. They're a promise of the future and a blessing for today. Though the cities start to crumble and the towers fall around us, The sun is slowly fading and it's colder than the sea. It is written from the desert to the mountains, they shall lead us by the hand and by the heart. They will comfort you and me, and their innocence and trusting, they will teach us to be free. Farmer. Oh, the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness could clear a cloudy day. And the song that I am singing is a prayer to non-believers. Come and stand beside us, we can find a better way. Sail o'er the canyons and up to the stars, and reach for the heavens in hope for the future and all that we can be, not just what we are. Are you having a good time so far? Awesome, awesome. Well, how about this orchestra tonight? Isn't this the most incredible sound in this theater? Mr. Peter Wilson, everybody, and the orchestra. Some of you may have heard that I was a member of a legendary folk group called the New Christy Minstrels. Anybody remember the New Christy Minstrels? Really? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. It's a group that John Denver wanted to be a part of. And when he started his musical journey, he headed to Los Angeles, where the Christys were based out of. And one of the first people that John met when he got to LA was Randy Sparks. Randy was the founder of the New Christy Minstrels, but Randy saw something in John that went beyond singing with an ensemble. And soon after their meeting, Randy became John's first manager. And the first thing that Randy Sparks did to help John with his career as his manager was to help him come up with a stage name. Because up to this point, Folks knew him as John Dutchendorf, so it was a good thing. So I thought it might be appropriate if we did maybe a few new Christy Minstrel songs for you this afternoon. All right. This first song was a song written by Woody Guthrie about this great land of ours, one of the Christie's biggest hits. And speaking of this great land, we couldn't sing this song without the sacrifice and bravery of some very special people. I'd like to recognize all of our U.S. veterans and our servicemen and women currently serving in our armed forces. Thank you very much.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, while all around me a voice was sounding. It said, this land was made for you and me. Come on, sing it with us. This land is your land. The New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Now, when I was in the New Christy Minstrels, there was one song in particular that I always wanted to sing the lead on, and I never got the chance. It's a song that John Denver incorporated into his concerts for many, many years, a song written by Randy Sparks. And in fact, if you heard the Christies when I was with them and they were doing this song, my part to you would have sounded like this. Ooh. Today. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So this afternoon, today, I will sing the lead on the song Today, and you can do my old part, okay?
while the blossoms still cling to the vine. I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away. Here I forget all the joys that are mine today. I'll be a dandy and I'll be your rover. You'll know who I am by the songs that I sing. I'll feast at your table, I'll sleep in your clover. Who cares what tomorrow may bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away. Here I forget all the joys that are mine today. I can't be contented with yesterday's glory. I can't live on promises, winter to spring. Today is my moment, and now is my story. I'll laugh and I'll cry and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away. Ere I forget all the joys that are mine today.
Thank you very much. And you guys sang my part very well, I want you to know. At one time, the Christies did a tour of Japan. And in honor of that tour of Japan, we learned a song in Japanese. Yes, you would think of all the songs I sang with the Christies, the first song I would forget would be the one that we sang in Japanese. You would think. It's a song from a movie about a car. You remember the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? You think it sounds funny in English. Chicky bon bon, chicky chicky bon bon, chicky bon bon, chicky chicky bon bon, chicky bon bon, chicky chicky bon bon, oh oh, chicky chicky bon bon, chicky chicky bon bon, daisuki, ha ha, kilian bon bon, chicky chicky daisuki, oh, hi ro, toko ichi go to, ome ege tagori, bon bon, chicky chicky bon bon, rashi re ayaku. Ban ban chicky chicky ban ban rashi re ayaku chicky ban ban chicky chicky ban ban chicky ban ban we love you. I guess I should have asked if anybody, before I did that song, if anybody here speaks Japanese. No? Because that was flawless. Let me share one quick story with you on my days with the Christies. On that tour of Japan, We learned the song in Japanese, but we also had a part of the show where we would introduce our banjo player right before his big banjo solo, and we would say to our audience, "Ladies and gentlemen, here's Eddie on the banjo." And the place would erupt in laughter. People were covering their mouths, they were pointing, they were snickering. This went on night after night, every time we introduced Eddie on the banjo. Finally, at the end of our tour, we asked our tour guide, why was everyone laughing every time we introduced Eddie on the banjo? He said, well, it's simple. You see, in Japanese, the word benjo means toilet. Perhaps the biggest thrill I had while with the Christies was when they incorporated one of my own songs into the show. This is a song that I wrote that actually originally came to me as a poem written by a friend of mine, Barb Monroe. She wrote this poem for her brother who had just joined the Navy. Well, I tweaked it and added a verse and set it to music, and then later in 1987, this song found a new home. It was used as a musical centerpiece to help dedicate the United States Navy Memorial in Washington, D.C. Thank you. It continues to be an honor for me to sing this song to our veterans, especially those who may have served on the high seas. This song is for you.
Far away, stormy sea. A drifter on the tides. Listen to this song on the wind. Sail on, brother, into the salty wind, leaving a white wake to prove where you have been. It's hard for her sailor to realize you've left, only to find the turning tides, cold and lonely nights. Oh, sailor, on the far away, stormy sea. A drifter on the tide. Listen to this song on the wind. Dream on, sailor, you're yearning to be free. But how can the meaning of freedom lie deep in the sea? May you always know her heart and how she's tried to show the love she has is only a part of the torture to let go. Oh, sailor, on the far away, stormy sea. A drifter on the tide. Listen to this song on the wind, on the
Thank you. John Denver recorded this next song with Olivia Newton-John. Olivia! Not tonight, but we have somebody here with the most beautiful voice in the whole world to me to help us with this song. Please welcome back my lovely wife, Michelle.
All of her days have gone soft and cloudy. All of her dreams have gone dry. All of her nights have gone sad and shady. She's getting ready to fly, fly away, fly away,
Fly away.
Life in the city can make you crazy for sounds of the sand and the sea. Life in a high-rise can make you hungry, but things that you can't even see. Fly away, fly away,
Fly away.
in this whole world there's nobody as lonely as she. There's nowhere to go and there's nowhere she'd rather be. She's looking for lovers and children playing. She's looking for signs of the spring.
Where is the
She listens for laughter and sounds of dancing. She listens for any old thing. Fly away, fly away,
Fly away.
in this whole world there's nobody as lonely as she. There's nowhere to go and there's nowhere she'd rather be. All of her days have gone soft and cloudy. All of her dreams have gone dry. All of her nights have gone sad and shady. She's getting ready to fly, fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away.
Where is the spring? I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly. Where is the spring? Where is the spring?
Perhaps love is like a resting place, a shelter from the storm. It exists to give you comfort. It is there to keep you warm. And in those times of trouble, when you are all alone, the memories of love will bring you home. Perhaps love is like a window, perhaps an open door. It invites you to come closer. It wants to show you more.
And even if you lose yourself and don't know what to do, the memories of love will see you through. Oh, love to some is like a cloud, to some as strong as steel. For some a way of living, for some a way to feel. And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go. And some say love is everything, and some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of change. Like a fire when it's cold outside, or thunder when it rains. If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you. Thank you very much. That was another song that John did originally as a duet with an opera singer, Placido Domingo. Placido! You may have been surprised, as I was, to learn that John Denver recorded a song with an opera singer, but once I heard it, it was no surprise that it was a big hit. But I couldn't help but wonder, what if Placido Domingo was not available for John when he recorded the song? And what if John had to rely on someone else, maybe someone from the folk music world? Perhaps, I don't know, Bob Dylan? Perhaps love is like a window, perhaps an open door. Or maybe country music legend, Willie Nelson. And even if you lose yourself and don't know what to do, the memories of love will see you through. Maybe. Thank you. But in honor of all the work that John Denver did with Jim Henson and his Muppets, I think the most logical choice would have been...
Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of change. Like a fire when it's cold outside, or thunder when it rains. If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you.
All right. Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Well, life on a farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can hack. Turning to rise early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, the simple kind of life never gave me no harm. I raised a family and I'm working on the farm. But isn't all filled with an easy country charm? Thank God I'm a country boy. When I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. When the work's all done and the sun's setting low, I pull out my fiddle and I'm rousing up the bow. The kids are all asleep, so I keep it kind of low. Thank God I'm a country boy. I play Sally Gooden all day. If I could, then the Lord and my wife wouldn't take it very good. So I fiddle when I can and I work when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yes, sir. I wouldn't trade my life for diamonds or jewels. I never was one of them money-hungry fools. I'd rather have my fiddle and my farming tools. Thank God I'm a country boy. Or the city folks driving in a black limousine. A lot of sad people think, oh, that's mighty keen. Son, let me tell you now exactly what I mean. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Come on, Greg. was my daddy's till the day he died. He took me by the hand, held me close to his side. He said, live a good life, let my feet away pride. Thank God you're a country boy. Well, my daddy taught me young how to hunt and how to whittle. Taught me how to work and play a tune on the fiddle. He taught me how to love and how to give just a little. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fire, well, I got my own fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Well, can I get a yeehaw? Well, thank God I'm a country boy in Virginia. Greg Farmer. I think the thing that John Denver liked to sing about more than anything was the outdoors and the mountains. He even considered the outdoors his best friend. Throughout his life and his career, he became a part of or founded many organizations whose mission was to raise awareness for protecting our environment. He might say he was ahead of his time. He was talking about those issues long before today's emphasis on going green. One such foundation I'm proud to say that we're a part of, that John started, is something called Plant It 2020. What they do is every dollar that's donated will plant and maintain an indigenous tree here in the United States and around the world. In an effort to help fulfill John's dream of a world filled with healthy forests, we donate $1 from every CD sale to Planet 2020. And in the short time that we've worked with Planet 2020, through the kind generosity of people just like you, we've planted over 1,000 trees. So thank you very much. John wanted us to know that
Oh, wait.
Oh, there is
This afternoon, though,
oh, that's
we're
true.
going to
Something
donate
different.
$1 from every CD to the Wildlife Center of Virginia.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that she's here. So, I am very lucky. So John Denver wanted us to know that a Rocky Mountain high didn't necessarily have to be in the Rocky Mountains. It could be a walk in the forest or floating down a river. It was going to those special places that take effort to get to. And John wanted us to know that those places should be available to all of us, provided we do what we can to protect them. Not just for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children as well. In a meadow in Jasper, Alberta, 2 men in 4 ponies on a long, lonesome ride to see the high country and learn of our people, the ways that they live there, the ways that they die. And one is a teacher and one a beginner, just wanting to be there, wanting to know. And together they're trying to tell us a story that should have been listened to long, long ago. Is living in danger from too many people, too many machines. And the time is upon us. Today is forever. Tomorrow is just
yesterday's dream. Cold nights in Canada and icy blue winds. The man and the mountains are brothers again. Clear waters are laughing, they sing to the sky. The Rockies are living, they never will die. Up in a meadow in Jasper, Alberta, two men in four ponies on a long, lonesome ride. Thank you very much. I'd like to take the time to introduce my band to you this afternoon. Aren't they doing a terrific job? Yes, they are. On almost everything that has strings on it. Guitar, mandolin, fiddle, from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Mr. Greg Farmer. On bass guitar and vocals, originally from the great state of Virginia, Mr. Mark Good. Back there on the drums, keeping us all in time, from Orlando, Florida, Mr. John Pumphrey. And keeping me in line,
Trying.
originally from Medford, Mass, my wonderful, beautiful wife, Michelle.
And originally from North Plainfield, New Jersey, Tom Becker.
Thank you all. Well, the evening wouldn't be complete without this song. I'd like to dedicate this song to Mr. Ed Clark. Yes. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found the key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road and hanging by a song. But the string's already broken and he doesn't really care. It keeps changing fast, but it don't last for long. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain or fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. Well, he climbed Cathedral Mountain, he saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see. And the
say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend but he kept the memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the streams, seeking grace in every step he takes. But the sight has turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. Now his life is full of wonder, but his heart still knows some fears of the simple things he cannot comprehend. While they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. Though he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, oh, the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain a fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. Thank you very much. Peace. Thank you so very, very much. Wow. Can we do one more for you? All right, have a seat. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a song that resonates with me that John wrote about his first guitar, and I have my first guitar. This is a guitar my dad gave me. I lost my dad 2 years ago, and he gave me this guitar when I was 10 years old. It's a Sears Silvertone. And it might play. If you guys are tone deaf, it'll sound really good to you. I'm going to see if I can make it work here. Sharing the mic here. Let's see if I can do this. You can hear that a little bit, can't you? All right, let's see how good the Sears Silvertone does. Oh. This old guitar taught me to sing a love song, showed me how to laugh and how to cry. It introduced me to some friends of mine and brightened up some days, helped me make it through some lonely nights. Oh, what a friend to have on a cold and lonely night. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady, opened up her eyes, ears to me. It brought us close together, and I guess it broke her heart. It opened up a place for us to be. What a lovely place and a lovely space to be. And the soul guitar gave me my life, my living, all the things you know I love to do. To serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside, but most of all to sing my songs for you. Ooh, oh, I love to sing my songs for you. Yes, I do, you know. Like I said, we're gonna do. We were gonna just do one more song, right? So this is the one more song. All right. Sail on a dream on a crystal clear ocean, to ride on the crest of a wild raging storm, to work in the service of life and the living, in search of the answers to questions unknown, to be part of the movement and part of the growing, part of beginning to understand. Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the man who has served you so long and so well. The dolphin who guides you, you bring us beside you to light up the darkness and show us the way. For though we are strangers in your silent world, to live on the land we must learn from the sea. To be true as the tide and free as the wind swell, joyful and loving and letting it be. I, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the man who has served you so long and so well. I, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the man who has served you so long and so well.